The things that Joe Biden said and did while on his visit to Hawaii is a disgrace to every American. Also, Trump's attorneys and also those that were indicted with Trump, John Eastman and Rudy Giuliani, both are saying when this gets to trial and we present our evidence, Trump and everyone else in the indictment will be completely and fully vindicated. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ANN American News Network. I'm your host, Vlad. We're going to get right into, let's talk about the Hawaii trip. What Joe Biden did on his trip. I saw videos of firefighters who now have to go through counseling. They're crying in front of cameras because they discovered entire families, a mother, father, children, grandparents, all huddled in a bathtub, but they're already fried. Joe Biden shows up making a speech after walking through, looking confused, looking lost. He stands on the stage and says, you know, I can relate to you guys. Back in the day, I had a house fire and I almost lost my 67 Corvette. He compared his 67 Corvette that his son used to pick up hookers and his next dose of crack. That same Corvette where the classified documents were discovered. He compared almost losing his Corvette to dead, burned children, entire families, entire towns gone. This guy is a disgrace. He's a sham. He's a crook. Only thing, though, his kids, one's a crackhead, one's been to rehab many times for being a sex addict. And then she wrote a book and released Ashley Biden's diary. This dude's disgusting. He can't even relate to the American people. And then he fell asleep at a dinner where he met with leaders of the island. He fell asleep. But at least, you know what makes me happy is the way that people greeted him. He was not greeted well by the population. People were giving him the finger. They were saying words that I'm not going to repeat. Because he sent him $700 while Ukraine got another, I think, $4.6 billion. The same day. Disgusting. Now, Trump's lawyer, John Eastman, who was also indicted with Trump and 17 others in the Georgia election indictment, was asked by reporters if he still believes that the 2020 election was rigged in Georgia. His response was, and I quote, "Yes, I still believe that the election in Georgia was stolen from President Trump. And when we present all the evidence in trial, I and Donald Trump will be fully vindicated." See, he's already been indicted. And he's still saying, we got the evidence. We're going to trial. So we're going to see. But we're going to watch this. A video of Rudy Giuliani and what he had to say. Let me make this a little bit bigger.
Georgia, and I'm feeling very, very good about it because I feel like I'm defending the rights of all Americans, as I did so many times as a United States attorney. People like to say I'm different. I'm the same Rudy Giuliani that took down the mafia, that made New York City the safest city in America, reduced crime more than any mayor in the history of any city, anywhere. And I'm fighting for justice. I have been from the first moment. I represented Donald Trump, an innocent man who has now been proven innocent several times. I don't know how many times he has to be proven innocent. And they have to be proven to be liars, actually enemies of our republic, who are destroying rights, sacred rights. They're destroying my right to counsel, my right to be a lawyer. They're destroying his right to counsel.
He's about to say some things about what they have done. This is why I'm playing this video right now. He's just talking about the case. It's only, less than a minute left. But he's about to go into, you guys broke the seal. You have started something that you, here in just a couple of years, are going to be regretting with every fiber of your being.
It's not accidental that they've indicted all his lawyers. Never heard of that before. In America, all the lawyers indicted. Now, whether you dislike or you like Donald Trump, let me give you a warning. The kid comes for you. When the political winds shift, as they always do, let us pray that Republicans are more honest, more trustworthy, and more American than these people in charge of this government. Because if our government is conducted this way, and the system of justice is politicized and criminalized for politics, your rights are in jeopardy and your children's. Donald Trump told you this. They weren't just coming for him or me. Now they've indicted people in this case. I don't even know who they are. These are just regular people making a normal living. They're going to bankrupt. They won't convict them.
So they indicted a bunch of people that have nothing to do with the case. There are rumors circulating that there are going to be people indicted who were sharing Trump's tweets about Georgia. Average, everyday Americans who were angry at what happened. When Trump said, they're not coming after me, they're coming after you, I'm just in the way. We're starting to see it in real life. Last week, the FBI raided, I believe in the state of Wyoming, an elderly man who needed a cane to walk. The FBI raided his home over some tweets about Joe Biden. When he went to grab his cane, they thought it was, the same thing that they were carrying. The man was pronounced gone at the scene when the ambulance arrived. So I think he was like 71, 72 years old. For a tweet against Joe Biden. Well, we're going to win in 24. Yes, political shifts, the winds are going to shift. They're going to get what they have sowed, and they're coming after people for speaking the truth. Well, how about this truth, Mr. Joe Biden? How about this truth? You're a crook, you're a liar, you are controlled. You always have been. You've always been corrupt. Even your own family. Crackhead, sex addict, releasing books about you. Your son calls you Pedo Peter. We all know what that stands for. When your own children have no respect for you, speak about you like that, like your son does in his, recorded phone calls between your wife. If your own house does not respect you, does not honor you, no matter what you do, other people will never respect or honor you. On top of that, these people, the Democrats, more than they fear Trump, they're jealous of Trump. Because they want to be the big stars that are loved by the people. They want to be receiving, applause everywhere they go. They want to hold a rally and have 50,000 people show up to a town where the population's less than 4,000. But they're not getting that. They look at Trump, and everywhere he goes, he's treated with Trump 2024 flags and cheers and USA, USA. Everywhere they go, they're greeted with Trump 2024 flags and cheers of USA, USA, but not towards them. Raising up the American flag and chanting USA today does not represent what it meant a couple of years ago. Today it means the Democrats gotta go. They're traitors. We stand with Trump. Even the Democrats even admit it now. That the American flag now represents the right side MAGA wing of the Republican Party. Yes, it does. Because we represent freedom, truth, God, liberty, and justice. Thank you guys so much for your time this morning. Thank you to everyone who shares my videos on Twitter and Facebook. It means a lot. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out the links to our sponsors down below in the description. Trump 2024 or sooner.